Hey guys, good morning. And today is day 2 of Bending into Summer July challenge, and I'm super excited to be doing this challenge. Once again, my name is Timalina, and this is Yoga with Tat. And thank you so much for being on your mat this morning. So today we're going to be doing a standing back bend variation. I'm just going to show you how to warm up the body to get into this pose, and then how to when they'll cool down. So it's going to be like a 10-15 minute flow, and I hope you enjoy. For all of my flows, I start in child's pose, and I also start off with a daily affirmation. And today's affirmation is I am growing every day. And I think growth is a big part of any form of development, to just be able to grow on your mat, to grow in your mind, to grow mentally, physically, and become more stable, whatever your goals are, to grow into that goal every day. So we'll go ahead and get started in child's pose. For child's pose, you're going to go ahead and bring the big toes to kiss and the knees as far apart as your mat, or close together, whatever is more comfortable for you. And we'll go ahead and walk the hands all the way out to the front of the mat. And if you have a strap handy, I would go grab it. We're going to be using it to open up the shoulders. Taking a deep breath here, using your Ujjayi breathing to inhale and exhale into your space, into the hips, the chest, the shoulders, whatever you need, using your breath to settle deeper into your child's pose. And go ahead and inhale. Perfect. And then go ahead and walk the hands over to the left. Bringing the right hand on top of the left hand, taking a nice side stretch here. And then go ahead and bring the hands back into the center. And then go ahead and walk the hands over to the right. Bringing the left hand on top of the right hand. And then back to center. And go ahead and push the body up to all fours. Shoulders stacked above the wrist and hips above the knees. When you're ready, we're going to take a couple rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, arch the back, pushing through the palms of the hand, grounding the palms down. Exhale, round the spine, looking up. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And do a couple more rounds at your own pace. Go ahead and find a neutral spine and bring the fingers to face you. So flipping your palms, bringing the fingers to face you. We're going to go ahead and stretch out the forearms and the wrist. So just taking and leaning the body back, the butt back, like if you're going to have a seat, as far back as you can go, and rocking back and forth. Great, and then go ahead and flip the palms back over. Bringing the left hand up to the sky, we're going to go ahead and thread the needle all the way through between both the right arm and the right thigh. ahead and unthread the arm, placing it back down to meet the right. Right arm goes up to the sky, feeds through the left side. And then back to center. Perfect. And then we're going to go ahead and walk the arms out in front of us, taking a curl in the back for puppy pose. So your chin and forehead, or forehead and nose, should be on the ground, arms straight in front of you, knees still bent at 90 degrees. And when you're ready, you can go ahead and slowly come out of that, finding your way all the way down to your calves. Bring the hands up overhead and take a slight back bend here. And then back to center. Hands up overhead and slight back bend here. And arms back down. One more time, hands up overhead and slight back bend here. And back to center. Beautiful. We're going to go ahead and find our first down dog. Come back to all fours, curl the toes under, and push back down dog. Taking what you need here in your dog, you can walk your dog out, come on your tippy toes. Alright, and once you're ready and warm, go ahead and shift the body up to plank position, and we'll be here for a little bit. Push back to down dog. Go ahead and curl the spine, come up, back to plank, push back to down dog. One more time, curl the spine all the way forward, back to down dog. Back to plank, push back down dog. We got two more. Curl the spine all the way forward, and back to down dog. Curl the spine all the way forward, and back to down dog. Perfect. Go ahead and take a twist over to the right. Bring that left wrist back over to the right leg. Looking up through the arm. And back to center. Or back to meet the right. Right hand comes over to the left leg. And then back to meet the right. Bend the knees, step or jump forward. Halfway lift and forward fold down. Let the body hang heavy. And slowly roll all the way up. Bring the hands up overhead and open to the right. And then back to center. Both hands are up overhead, open to the left. And then back to center, both hands up overhead. Bring the hands down beside you. Go ahead and grab your strap if it's handy. And go ahead and bring the strap about 45 degrees, so holding it 45 degrees in both hands. Go ahead and bring it up overhead and back behind you. And then back up overhead. And slowly doing that for a couple rounds. And last more time. Up overhead and back. Energy. Perfect. You can go ahead and put the strap down into the ground. Go ahead and bring the hands up overhead. Open or back open to the right. And then back up overhead and open to the left. Great. Find a nice mountain pose, but keep your mountain about hip width distance apart so we can prepare for our back bend. And we're going to spread the toes apart, grounding in all four corners of the feet, grounding the legs and engaging the legs here so that way we can be ready for our back bend. So you want your legs to be engaged, active. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, let something out. Bring the hands up and overhead. And go ahead and start to back bend. So if you want to have a better grip on your arms, you can interlace all the fingers, but the index, engage the arms near the ears. Neck and chest are going to stay in line. You're not going to have your chin into the chest. And you're going to slowly back bend. And if you need a modification for this, you can go ahead and put the palms of your hand on your upper butt, lower back area. Again, still engaging the legs. So we still want to have a nice, strong set of legs here. You still want to engage the core, use your core, and go ahead and back bend. Perfect. You can come in and come out of that. We're going to do it one more time, but we're going to reset really quick. So you're going to bring your arms up to the sky, open wide to the right. Arms up to the sky, open wide to the left. Perfect. Both arms comes up to the sky. Interlock all the fingers but the index, engaging the arms nice and straight next to the ears. Neck and chest align, slowly engaging the legs as well, slowly finding your back bend. Beautiful. Coming out of that. Hands come up overhead, forward fold down. Go ahead and let the head dangle here while we get what we need here. You can go ahead and rotate the spine slowly back and forth. Perfect. Go ahead and bend the knees and roll onto the back. Bringing the knees into the chest, go ahead and massage the spine. Perfect. Go ahead and plant the feet onto the ground. You can go ahead and windshield wiper the knees over to the left. And then over to the right. And over to the left. Nice and slow. Perfect. You bring your knees into the chest and you windshield wiper the legs. You're resetting the spine or bringing the spine back into a neutral position after doing a back bend or after doing a forward fold, whatever the case may be. So it's really nice to reset the body before getting off the mat. Go ahead and bring the knees back into the chest. Bring the forehead up to meet the knees. Let's go ahead and send the left leg out, crossing the right leg over the body, bringing the right hand out. Bringing the knee back into the chest. Bringing the left foot in to meet the right. Right foot goes straight out. Crossing over the body. Left arm comes out to the T, gaze follows. Remember, shoulder blades are on the mat for this spinal twist. Bring the knee back into the chest. Both knees come in. Find your happy baby. You can bring two fingers to the big toe and open wide, rocking back and forth. Bring both knees back into the chest. When you're ready, go ahead and straighten the knees all the way down to the ground, the legs all the way down to the ground. Finding your resting pose. Let the feet lay naturally. Relax the tension between the eyebrows. Go ahead and start to wiggle the toes. Touch the thumb to all the fingers. Rotate or roll the ankles. Bring the arms up. Elbows, bend the elbows. Rotate the wrists, ankles. Move the legs. Bring the hands, arms up and overhead. Nice stretch here. Go ahead and bring the right foot out about 45 degrees. Left leg follows. Top of the body follows as well. So go ahead and move that right arm about 45 degrees. Left arm follows. You should look like a weird shaped C. Getting a nice side stretch here. Great. And then back over to center. And stretch one more time here. And then bring the left arm over about 45 degrees. Right hand follows. Left foot over, right foot follows. Again, you should look like a weird version of a C or a crescent moon. And go ahead and find center. When you're ready, you can bring the arms back beside you. Bring the knees up to 90 degrees, plant the feet. Curl to your favorite side. Using the arm you curl to as a pillow, cross the other arm around the body, giving it a hug. Being thankful that you're on your mat for just a little bit of time today. You learned something new, hopefully. Keep in mind too that all of these little warm-up sessions are just one variation. You can do multiple ways to get the body to where you need it to be and warmed and open. Go ahead and plant the hands down in front of you. Push up to find an easy seat. Hands to chest. Again, being thankful one more time for yourself, for every time you're growing, whether on or off the mat. Just being thankful for and grateful for all you've done and all you continue to do. Thanks for coming. Namaste.